Most of us know by now that Alex Pretti was not a victim. He was the aggressor, and he brought his death on himself. But some of us don't believe it, and we need more clarification. So let's talk about it. How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today we got to talk a little bit more about Alex Pretti. Now, I've put out follow-up videos to the long-form videos that I've done in short form. I put one out where it showed him destroying the taillight of a nice vehicle 11 days before he got shot. I've also put out a video saying that this is not fake. It's not AI. The video I'm going to show you in a minute has been verified by multiple news outlets and his own family. But some of us still don't want to believe it. Why? In my humble opinion, people have their biases and they want to cling to it. Whatever they believe in their mind, that's what they want to believe and nothing else. But I hope this video can convince people that what they think, if they think Alex was a good guy, this can convince them otherwise. And before I go any further, let's get straight to the clips. Of course, I will link to everything in the description box if you want to see it and hear it without my commentary. If you're on IG, Facebook, etc., visit the link in the bio, go to the corresponding article on the website. But without further ado, let's go ahead and roll it.
You are seeing video of a man who's believed to be Alex Pretti kicking a federal agent's SUV 11 days before he was killed. Thanks for joining us. An organization named the News Movement captured the incident on camera.
This evening, a Homeland Security official says they're aware of the footage and reviewing it. Our Jeff Wagner's here with more of that new video. Jeff.
Frank, the News Movement worked with the BBC, who used facial recognition technology to match Pretti's identity to a 97% degree of accuracy. And then our national confirmed team took a look at it too. TNM was in town shooting a documentary on ICE activity in Minneapolis. They say they got a tip that ICE was blocking the road near East 36th Street and Park Avenue, just a few blocks away from where Renee Good was killed. In the video, the man resembling Pretti appears to spit at the SUV filled with federal agents and yells expletives. He then kicks out the taillight. That's when agents get out and take him down to the pavement. During the scrum, federal agents fire tear gas and pepper balls into the crowd. Take a listen.
Go to awfuls.
After nearly 30 seconds, the man is released, and you can see
There you go. Look at that.
What appears to be a gun in a holster on his hip. His outfit also looks similar to what Pretti was wearing the day he was killed. He sticks around as the camera person retreats while tear gas fills the air. The ICE agents would soon drive away. Important to note here, we don't know what happened before this video started. CBS is still working to confirm a report from CNN that Pretti broke a rib during that encounter. As for the shooting that killed him, Homeland Security today confirmed the two agents who opened fire were placed on leave, Frank.
And we don't know if he was detained after that incident or at the time or just for moments. I guess those are still questions that need to be answered. Okay.
Now let's go back because there's a few things I want to address because some people said, okay, let me get a good freeze frame of the good nurse. Hey, let me get a good freeze frame of the good nurse out there. Okay. Showing off his Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Observing. What am I observing? This big kick. I'm observing you kick this taillight off the ICE vehicle. Now, a few things I want to address. Some comments that I saw. Some people said, well, why wasn't he arrested right here? Because you can be arrested. You were destroying federal property, right? Well, I mean, what's the point in arresting them? It ain't that big of a deal. We'll get you a little, rough you up a little bit, show you that we're in charge, and we're going to go about our business. They were being lenient. They could have arrested them, but they didn't. They're being lenient. Something else. They said, oh, well, that can't be Alex Pretti, although it was confirmed by multiple news outlets and his own family that it's him. people said that it can't be him because he was wearing the same clothes 11 days prior. Okay, check it out. To the men out there, how many different outfits do you own? I'm going to just say this. I'm going to go out on a limb. Don't nobody get offended. If you as a man have more than 11 outfits, you're gay. I don't have that many polo shirts, and this is what I wear for a living. But if you saw me in person, I'm going to be wearing something that looked just like this or a t-shirt that looked just like this. And I have how many pairs of pants? Not that many. Not that many different colors. I got a pair of tan pants, black pants, blue pants. Maybe I got about 4 to 5 pairs of pants. Make a long story less long, if you see me one day and then 11 days after, I might have on the same thing. And this guy, did he live in Minnesota? Did he have a lot of clothes? Most men don't have that many different outfits. And he probably had on like some kind of gear to go out there and protest. You see the holster, you see the gun. This is his riot gear. Also, he's not a protester. That's a misnomer. You see, a protester usually has a sign or something like this. Not just fight gear and a gun out there screaming and hollering, kicking vehicles. He, from what I'm able to see, was just a disruptor. He was someone out there to just get in the way and harass people. And the biggest thing that I heard was matter of fact, I'm gonna come back here so you see me clearly. The biggest story that I heard was the revenge plot. Oh my goodness, the revenge plot. Some said that because he was fighting ICE 11 days prior to fighting them again, they recognized him and then they went ahead and shot him because of the previous incident. Well, first of all, that doesn't make any sense. If it was about revenge, why didn't they just arrest him right there? They could have arrested him right there. If they were lenient on him to not arrest him when they could have 11 days prior, then why would they see him again and decide to go ahead and take his life because of the previous incident? If you're mad about the previous incident, why not do what was in your power, which was to arrest him? Also, these were two separate agencies that he had interacted with. First time, it was ICE. The second time, it was Border Patrol. Those are two different agencies, therefore different people. The common denominator is Alex Pretti. He's the one out there attacking the ICE vehicle, spitting on him, everything else. He's the one out there with no sign. He's not a protester. He's just getting in the way intentionally. And I got to show you some of my evidence that I have, some of my sources about this being a real thing. Okay, hold on. Let's go. This is New York Times. Okay. Video show Alex Pretti in confrontation with agents 11 days before his death. Not a man who looks like him, not a guy who could be him. They say it shows Alex Pretti. Okay. Now, and it says right here, more than a week before federal agents, took his life, killed him, Mr. Pretti, a Minneapolis nurse, different agents push him to the ground after he spat at them and broke a tail light on their SUV. Okay. Now, this is going to be The Guardian. Video show altercation between Alex Pretti and federal officers 11 days before he was killed. Okay. Now, this is really the most damning one. Sky News. Video shows Alex Pretti clashed with federal agents the week before he was killed. Representative for the Pretti family confirmed to Sky's U.S. partner network NBC News that the man in the video is Alex Pretti. Again, a representative for the Pretti family says that it was him. Okay. All these mainstream media outlets who are left-leaning, who have the incentive to say that it was not him, they all said it was him. Even his own family came out there and said it was him. So what are we talking about exactly? It was him. We see the propensity, as I close, we see the propensity for violence, and we see the violence on camera. Now, I have more camera angles. I got the original videos. I'll link to all that in the box. But as I close, I want to say this. Shout out to everybody who understood what this was from the beginning. Right when I saw it, right during my Saturday stream, and shout out to you guys who were there, I said exactly what this was. Oh, no, ABL. He's just a protester, First Amendment. Nah. You're fighting people. You're fighting ICE agents with the gun on you. You can't do that. Oh, one more thing before I forget. You have the right to bear arms. I don't think any conservatives are saying, there may be some, but the majority of us, 99.9, we're going to say it's okay for you to practice your Second Amendment right. It's okay. You can have your gun on you if you got it legally at a protest or something like that. However, Alex Pretti violated so many laws and broke so many rules that you have as a concealed carry holder, as an open carry holder, whatever you are. If you have a gun on you, you must follow certain rules, certain laws. First of all, you got to have your ID on you and your permit if your permit is required and say that you're in. But you got to have that identification. He didn't have any of that on him. You also have the responsibility to avoid conflict while armed. That's your responsibility. He didn't do that. He went straight to the conflict on numerous occasions, so it wasn't just a one-off. Why would you have your gun on you, get into a fight with ICE, and then go out there again, do the same thing again with a different agency, but the gun on you? You see, just because you have right to do something does not mean you could do whatever you want. Yes, you have the right to carry your weapon, but you can't pull it out and start shooting people. Yes, you have the right to carry your weapon, but you can't go start fights with the weapon on you, which is what Alex Pretti did. So, it's sad that he had to die, but there's no one else to blame for his death other than Alex Pretti. But I think I'll leave that right there for now. And what say you? What's your opinion about these new videos that have been confirmed by multiple news outlets and Alex Pretti's family? Whatever your thoughts are, let me know in the comments below. You guys know where I'm at. Exactly what I said from the beginning is exactly right. This guy was out there causing trouble while armed, and he found it. Oh, well, he did. More of the story, don't do stuff like that. You have the right to carry your weapon. You got your concealed carry. You following the law. Cool. But that's not where your responsibility ends. That's not where your compliance with the law ends. There are still more things you must do while being a gun owner. You can't just be a gun owner or a lawful carrier. You have to be a lawful owner carrier. You got to be responsible in society. And there are certain rules and laws on the books that we all have to follow. It's not optional. He didn't follow it, and he paid the price. Whatever your thoughts are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.